Country 104.7 KKRV. There you go. That's the man that's coming to town on Friday for the North Central Washington Fair, Jerrod Niemann, and Shining on Me. That's off his new album. Well, look who we have on the phone line. We have Mr. Niemann himself. Jerrod, how are you?
I'm doing great. How about yourself?
Hey, we're doing great, and we are so excited about the concert coming up on Friday night. You've had a busy summer, my friend.
I have, but we've been all over this wonderful country, but have yet to come to the great state of Washington. So that is why we are coming to see you.
Well, we are looking forward to it. Friday night, of course, Jerrod is our Waterville star on Friday. Now, last summer we had Lee Brice, and we hear that you guys are buddies or that you know each other. How close to the truth is that, Jerrod?
Well, I would say Lee is he's my best buddy. We've been friends for a long time, and it's so exciting to watch the world take notice of his amazing talent. So that's ironic that he was there last year, and too bad he's not joining us this year. I guess we'll just have to hold down the fort in his absence.
Well, I don't know what it is about the Fair Board up in Waterville. I mean, this is, the movie Hoosiers comes to mind every time I go to Waterville. And for some reason, the Waterville Fair Board, when they find the talent to come to Waterville, it's either right as they're on stage in Waterville or right afterwards, they get a number one. And that happened to Lee Brice last year. And we're hoping for the same for you for this year because the new album's coming out.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, I'll take that. I like the mojo coming out of Waterville. That's good. Must be something in the Waterville, right?
Well, let's talk about your new album. It's coming out October 2nd, and it is Free the Music. And you've taken an interesting step with this one. Tell us more about it.
Yeah, speaking of Lee Brice, we wrote a couple different songs on there. And for me, getting the chance to also be the producer on my record, I wanted to dig in more to the recording side. And when I started learning more about it and some of the instrumentation that we've all enjoyed throughout the many years of country music, I found it surprising that the pedal steel guitar that we all love and associate with country music wasn't even invented until 1948. And for over 20 years before that, there were horns in country music, clear back to Bob Wills and things like that, Tex Williams. So it was important for me to try to find a way to add instruments from every era of country music, and also interpret it our own way. So we've from our recording process to the instruments, it's definitely unique, and we had a blast in the studio making.
Well, when you hear the new song from Jerrod, Shining on Me, you hear the horns in there. In fact, we've got the video on our homepage of our website right now at kkrv.com too, and you have the video. You have the horns in the video. I hear that you're also going to have horns here on Friday night, and I'm personally real happy about that because I love brass. I've got a man crush on Michael Bublé, so I'm happy. I'm happy you're going to have some horns here on Friday.
Yeah, no, we added the horn section to the band. It was the guys that played on the record. We don't use studio musicians. Our records are done with our band, and so when we recorded the album with the horns, we said, "Well, you guys got to come on the road with us." So when we were out on tour with Miranda Lambert, they joined us and been out here ever since. And I'll tell you what, we've had a ball getting to play, Ring of Fire by Johnny Cash and some of these songs that have had horns in them throughout country music history. So we are very excited to be bringing the brass with us to you as well.
Jerrod Niemann joining us here on Country 104.7 KKRV during the longest lunch hour. Of course, Jerrod's going to be in concert. Our Waterville star at the North Central Washington Fair Friday night, 8 o'clock. Get your tickets. We're giving away tickets all week this week here on KKRV. So I'm looking at your summer schedule, Jerrod, and, man, you've had, one stretch of 4 days off. Other than that, you've been county fairs and country shows, and this has been crazy. How do you keep your sanity when you have the schedule like this?
Well, it's just like anything. First and foremost, I get the opportunity to do what I love, and all the guys in our band are my good buddies, and we just have a great time together. But obviously, repetition. I'm sure some people are ready to get home, but I know how it is to sit there and stare at the wall and wish you were able to travel this amazing country and play for all the great country music fans. So for me, I'm eating it up and loving every minute of it, and just hopefully we get to do it for a long time.
Well, you're going to be in Bremerton on Thursday night, and then here in North Central Washington and Waterville on Friday night, and then you're heading down to the Tri-Cities for the Benton County Fair down there. We are really super excited to have you here on Friday, and we hope we at least to put some little memory in your mind about Waterville and North Central Washington and this wheat country and this apple growing country when you're here.
Well, I'll tell you what, we all the guys in our band, I can speak on behalf of everybody, most of us came from really small towns. And being able to play the fairs really means a lot to us because that was the only time we ever had any music growing up. So in our town, so we know how much pride and hard work goes into all of that. And I know at the end of the day, it's just to hopefully entertain and show everyone a great time, and that's our goal. So hopefully everybody will make it out and enjoy.
Well, we're going to help some folks come out to the concert on Friday night. Jerrod, thank you very much for joining me here on the show today, and we look forward to meeting you in person on Friday.
Well, thanks again for your time, and I look forward to that moment, my friend.
Jerrod Niemann going to be in concert Friday night, North Central Washington Fair in Waterville from Country 104.7 KKRV.